Well, what is going on? Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick. This is the wonderful outdoors. This is the inside of my shelter, and we are about to start fishing. It's early. I'm 2 hours before sunrise, which is unbelievable. I get this question asked a lot, so I'm going to answer it right now. This table right here, this is from Canadian Tire. I believe I'll put the measurements right here in the corner because I'll actually measure it later, but I think it's like 1.5 feet by 3, something like that. This table fits so nice in the corner of your flip over. If you're fishing with one person, you can put your Livescope pole underneath the table. It's pretty deadly. So yeah, we are literally set up and rolling, like dialed. Like I said, also, it is early morning, 2 hours before sunrise, 7 o'clock sunrise, maybe an hour and 45 minutes before sunrise. We're continuing our quest for, oh, there's a fish down there. We're continuing our quest for the Lake of the Prairies Ice Cup, baby. Today is the day. 2 big mamas on the board is what I'm going to put on. Take the lead and cash home that auger for the subscribers. So anyway, I don't know why I'm so excited for so early in the morning, but I always am. Rattle bait first, and we better get going. I will go over all of the leaders at some point. Right now, not much has changed since my last video, probably because it is only one day in between the results from my last video, but today things are gonna change. We're gonna shake it up. I like my setup right now a lot. I've got my Finicky Foolers set up 55 feet away from me here. I'm watching it on the Livescope, and there's a fish going towards it right now. So being able to watch it on the Livescope is really handy to not keep looking out the window, especially now it's dark. Oh, I'll need a head camera or headlight probably if I go out there, because yeah, when it's dark you can't really see the flag too good, but there's definitely a fish on it. Okay, one on the dead stick, pretty quick, not too big. We'll just get it back right away because it's not enough to measure. We left off, we're back where we left off with 20 inches. Oh, right off the bottom. Okay, one outside, one inside. It's still like an hour and a little bit before. Well, this must be a pike, right? This got to be a pike. Here must be a jack. Oh, the old slimy jack pikes. Come up, yeah, come on. There we go. This one is not the old jack pike, but probably not one to register. We're looking for our 5th fish to register today, and thinking we're probably going like 24 plus for sure. Yeah, 20 and a half. Like I've said so often in the last couple videos, this lake is full of 19 to 21 inch fish right now, like full. I love it. Those are good breeders. That's a good sign for the future. Eat it. He ate it. Hardly though, like hardly. Is today the day? Yes, Clayton, today is the day. Thank you. That's good. About the same size. This one out of all of them was the biggest, but still wasn't that good. Right here, that one. That one maybe though. Right here, this guy. Out of those 3 fish, this one for sure. Okay. This Lake of the Prairies, the walleye fishing is actually pretty bonkers. For numbers, there is big fish potential. I've caught lots of big fish here. We're just not on them yet, but it'll happen. Come on. It's a little bit better one. A little bit better. Here we go. Oh no, not you. No, let go. Let go, please, let go. Okay, let go, let go. No, it didn't let go. No way. Oh my goodness. That is a huge perch. Holy cow. Okay, well, yeah, even though I was disappointed that I never caught that other fish, because I thought small walleye bit, look at this thing. Holy cow. This is huge perch. Wow. Yeah, just 12 3/4, but just a jumbo. Whew. Wow. Big, big, big gold bars right there. Unbelievable. Wow. That's big perch. A little bit bigger, coming in at 21. Need larger though. Well, it is 11 a.m. and I'm gonna move locations. It hasn't been hot here at all. There's been some smaller ones kicking around, but not enough to keep me around. And I know sometimes it'd be better off to stick it out into the evening, because it's good to try a spot for a morning bite and evening bite. But I am just going to pack her up and set up on a different area and see if hopefully we can make something happen yet, because today is definitely not off to a good start. But ask me if I'm scared. I'm not scared. Get her all organized. It's nice having the flip over to be able to stay somewhat mobile. If it wasn't for filming, you could like literally be packed up and moved over into a new spot in no time. Obviously I got more cameras and whatnot, so it takes a little bit more to set it up and take it down. So I usually can fish like 2-3 spots in a day. But let's go try something different. It's just not, today isn't this spot's day. Today for lunch is leftover fish tacos. I've got some fish in some tin foil here, warming up on the buddy heater. Very basic. Maybe tomorrow I'll cook something on the ice. We shall see, or cook some fish on the ice, but I wasn't going to waste the food that was in the fridge, especially when it was good fish. So we're gonna have a fish taco for lunch today. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's not a bad fish at all. That's not a bad fish. Come on. Come on, be a walleye. Be a walleye. Be a walleye, not a pike, because if it's a walleye, it's not a bad one. It's kind of fighting like a pike though. It's pretty squirmy. Come on. Be a walleye, buddy. Be a walleye. Oh, it's a pike. It's a pike. Yep. This pike is so light colored. The northern jack pike. Oh, thought for maybe a second that maybe I could have a walleye, but I knew it was fighting. It was so like, it was just so shaky compared to what a big walleye would be like. I'm trying to keep this fish's attention and get my head camera going at the same time. Come on. Oh, this is a good one. Yes, right here. Come on. Eat it, buddy. Oh, no way. No, come back. Come back. Come on. Come on. This isn't the same fish. No, let go. No way. Oh, no way. Come on. We gotta be quick. Come on. No way. Get down here. Oh, man. That was the one. I had to get the head camera going. Like I had to. For me, it's more about capturing the moment than anything. And it might not have made a difference. Oh, I thought I had it. I really did. It came up and then that little one came out of nowhere. Oh, that hurt. That was the one. That was one for sure. Okay, I have confidence at least. Man, that hurt. That really hurt. Oh, I hope that fish gives me another chance. I wonder if it's right here. Yeah, that's a good fish. I don't know if it's the same one, but This one's not a bad fish. This is not the same one. There's no way that's the same fish. There's no way. Definitely not the same fish. Oh, sorry, buddy. How did that happen? How did that happen? Get down there. Get down there. Oh, that hurt. What was that? What was that? Come on. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. That's a good fish. There we go. I think this is a decent one. I think. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on. Stay glued. Stay glued. Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe we're going to register you. We'll see if you go over 22 3/4, that is. Fold completely out. If it's over 22 3/4, we have to register them. It is. It's 20. It's 23. I get 23.5. So there's our 23.5. We're going to put them back here and do a release video for the Fish Donkey tournament. Now we have to replace a 22 3/4. And, okay, let's see here. Here's their fish going back. Now we have to replace 22 3/4, and then the 23, and then the 23.5. But not bad. Submit. Okay. It's something. They have a youth side to this tournament too, and you know what? That's what I'm going to talk about for this video, because the leaders have still pretty much been the same. The youth category right now, 24.5 by a young Owen Rudy, and he was fishing with his dad Mike Rudy. So they're the leader right now. They're the one to beat for the youth walleye. The youth don't have to pay for an entry fee. They get a fish with whoever signed up first. So like if you're, so for an example, Mike signed up, Mike Rudy, that's Owen's dad. So he's fishing as well as his boy, Owen. You just enter the fish under the same name and then just take the picture with them holding the fish. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll catch this one. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. That's a decent fish. That's a decent fish, I think. Went to a small tungsten jig. A good old meathead, just because they've been biting so light. This might be an upgrade for my 22 3/4. Maybe. Maybe. Get up here. Get up here. Maybe. Maybe not. No, only 20. Only 20. This is what I went to right now. A 3/16 ounce meathead jig from Frostbite, glow in the dark. I think it's called Lab Rat, with just like a minnow head. The fish were pretty stingy for the most part. I had one big fish that ate, and I just feel like he ate it the tail end. I never even set the hook on him, and he dropped it like pretty quick. I was hoping he was going to kind of readjust it and eat it again, but once that fish ate it like that, I decided to just go really small. The fish seems so stingy today. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Part of me wants to fish later, but I'm going to be back out here in 12 hours from now, and I have half an hour, 45 minutes to pack up, get to the truck, hour-and-a-half ride home, dump some footage. Actually, I don't have to dump footage. I'll just switch memory cards, charge batteries, have a quick nap, get back on the road. I should have come prepared, and I should have slept in my truck tonight or even on the ice. I do want to do some winter camping soon, but this video will be continued into day 2. It's windy, it's foggy, it's gross, it's snowy, it's cold, it's everything. It's day 2 of this video, I guess. I think I'm on about day 5 total, maybe 6. No, day 5 total for this competition, I think. The Lake of the Prairies Ice Cup. We'll go through some updates from yesterday. There isn't a lot, to be honest, but we will go through at some point of some updates from yesterday. It's dark, it's early, it's only air, it's not super early, it's 8. Yesterday I started at 7 o'clock. I'm an hour behind today, but that's quite all right. I'm trying something completely different. I'm set up in 9.7 feet of water today. I'm gonna start shallow, really shallow, and see if there's any big girls cruising shallow or at first light. I might move in a little bit, well, a little bit. I might move at like lunch or something like that. I have some fish with me from yesterday to cook today in the shelter, and yeah, we're just gonna hope that today is our day, because yesterday wasn't. We did manage to score a nice fish. It's our third biggest registered right now, so that's nice, but I would have rather it been like a 27, 28, 29 incher. We just need a 30 incher right now to take the lead for the biggest fish, and we'd also take the lead for the top stringer too. So fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it done today. Come on. There we go. Wow, it didn't take long. It did not take long. Not bad. Hey, they're shallow. I like it. I like it. I always start with a rattle bait in the morning, mostly because my bait's still thawing out. A quick 19 incher to start off, like instantly. I was just up to kind of looking around a little bit with the Livescope just to see if I could see any fish further away or anything, just to kind of get a lay of the land. And yeah, right away, boom, another fish down there. Oh, there was two of them there. There was two of them there. Okay, I've pulled away from a lot of fish. Finally one came in that looked decent. Oh boy, yeah, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade for sure. For sure, that's an upgrade. Get up here, get up here. Yes. Oh, yeah, I pulled away from a lot of fish, and finally one came around that looked better. It's full of spunk. We'll get a measure on him and send him home. But it's an upgrade. Okay, spunky fish. Very spunky. Oh, okay. See ya. Feels good. Feels good. Like I said, I kept pulling away from a lot of fish there. I had like 5-6 fish around me, and finally the right one came in that I thought was worth catching. And yeah, 24 and a quarter. It's good. It's good. I just need I need a kicker now. It's like fish like this right now. It's like a 20-inch fish. I'm literally just pulling away from them. I could catch a pile of fish, but I'm just, especially in shallow water, I don't know what's like on the other side of that beam angle, right? So I'm just pulling away from all of those fish that aren't going to hit like 23 plus now at this point. So as it stands right now, all of the leaders for large fish are still the same. Jason Uran with a 29 and a quarter, Glenn Wickland with a 28, and then James Turnbull and Tom McDonald are tied for third with a 26 and 3/4. The stringer of 5 walleye, like I said, doesn't matter that much. It still doesn't matter because I still think it's going to be like 125 inches at least minimum to be first. Jason Uran has 121.25. I have 120.25. And then Glenn Wickland is 119.25. If Jason or Glenn catch another big fish, like they could like seal the whole thing, right? Because Glenn's got a 28, Jason's got a 29. They catch another 28, 29, like whew, that stringer would be really, really good. I still need one 28 plus inch fish, but the good news is if I got a 28 inch fish right now, that would literally upgrade me 5 inches. So I'll take anything right now north of 26 inches, even just to get that lowest one out of there, because then it means that much more when you do catch a big fish, right? So the bigger you, or the longer you fish, the harder it is for you to upgrade, right? Like you're only upgrading minimal inches every time compared to when you first start fishing. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden you get a 20 incher, another 22 incher, a 23 incher. Your upgrading happens so quick early in the tournament, and then the longer you fished it, the shorter your increments go for upgrading. It's a fun little tournament like this. It's kept me going, the drive, in terms of like getting out there even when it's like gross out on a day like today, and pushing and trying to just figure out new water. I'm literally fishing another new spot today. I've never fished this spot in the winter, and it's fun to just try new stuff all the time like this. It keeps me motivated to just try new water and see what else is out there. I've only, in the whole 6 days I think that I've fished, I've only fished one spot that I've ever fished before. So it's fun. Love it. Lake of the Prairies has so many different areas you can fish. is honestly polluted with walleye. Your prime time bite, ooh, what's this one? There's 2 fish there. Yeah, your prime time bites, mornings right now and evenings, are going to be your best bites. But for example, Jason's 29 incher was literally caught middle of the day. So don't sleep on the middle of the day. It can happen. I don't know. No, see, now it looked okay to start with, but as soon as I had it vertical more, I could tell it wasn't. So many fish. Is this big enough? I don't know. I don't think so. No. It's got a little bit of length to him. A little bit, not enough. Oh yeah, yeah. Here we go. Ah, not big enough. Not big enough. But not big enough. Just sucked it up. Hardly. There we go. There we go. What is it? What is it? How big? Big enough? Nope, not big enough. Well, like I said, not big enough, but nice fish. Nice fish nonetheless. We're catching them this morning, big time. I don't think I'll move today to a different spot. I think I'm just gonna stay here all day and hopefully get some daytime cruisers, some big ones, and then hopefully I get a crazy night bite. Yeah. Yes. Oh, don't be a pike. It kind of looks like a... Oh my goodness. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. It's a pike. It's a pike. Oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Fins just looked a little too big to be a walleye. But to give you an idea, like that would, you know, 28 incher, that'd have been a walleye. That would have been the one. Oh, got me excited for until I saw it, obviously, because it's so shallow, like they're to the hole so quick. I don't really have a chance to even gauge what they're fighting like. So, oh my goodness, thought I had the one for a second. Well, 10-pound Sufix fluorocarbon holds up pretty well to those toothy critters, not gonna lie. I love it. Some banter right now. I just got text messages from the guy who's leading the tournament, Jason. He's also the guy that I've done some videos in the past with Good Spirit Meats, but he's asking me how the bite is and says he's expecting for the Fish Donkey app to go off, because if there's a new leader in largest walleye or top stringer or anything like that, your phone will like go hey haw, and he's like, I keep expecting it to go off because I'm only an inch behind him right now. And he told me he's got quite a bit of time to put in yet. He said he's got 3 days coming up and then the last 2 days of the event too. So he's gonna really make me work for this to try to overtake him and then stay in the lead if I do somehow overtake him. So I was hoping maybe he would just quit and I could just get a 29.5 incher and just coast to victory as somebody else puts a 32 incher right on the board at the end of the trip, or end of the tournament, I should say. That's the great thing about this tournament, is you could only fish one day, catch the biggest fish, and still win an auger. There's a bunch of different prizes, all donation prizes, and like I said earlier, or in a different video, all of the entry fee goes to the English daycare. So I think I called it like a charity before. It's more like a fundraiser, I'd say, than anything. It's a really good fundraiser for the English daycare. What's in your hand? Zombie, 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 baby. What's in your head? What's in your head? Zombie, zombie, baby. It's almost lunchtime. I'm gonna cook up some walleye today. And I'm just gonna do it with beef tallow, a little bit of beef tallow, and all-terrain seasoning from Catch and Cook. I'm not using any breading at all, just doing it's kind of like blackened fish, but it's not actually blackened fish. It's hard to lose your mind when you already lost it years ago. It's just a simple recipe. All I'm doing is taking Chipotle, Catch and Cook, all-terrain, putting it on a plate, and then I'm going to take my fish and I'm going to coat it, bang bang, put it on another plate, and then once the pan's hot, it'll go in the pan. Super simple. Smush it in there good. This does not take long to cook at all. Well, there you have it. A nice plate of blackened fish. Not so much real blackened, just pretend blackened chipotle seasoning. And yeah, it's really, really good this way. I've done it lots before. And it's really good to do it with sandwiches like this too. A little spicy mayo, lettuce, tomato, something like that. But, yeah. Just what I remembered. As the French would say, très bien. I think that's right. Maybe. No, that's not bigger. That's not bigger. Wow, a little bit of a afternoon delight here. Nice. That's there we go. Eater size walleye, maybe a little bit bigger than eater. Yep, about that. Now, earlier in this video, I mentioned that this table would be good with one person, but you know what? Without the camera, what you could do if you had two people, you take this table, you put it in the middle, and then you drill your same thing. You drill your Livescope hole underneath the table, and you each have a side. You have your own door to get out of, etc. But you have the table in the middle with the Livescope right there. Like that would actually work really well in the middle, just not with the camera for how I do it. But that table, yeah, and it's nice because it sits in the sleigh all the time. Like obviously I take it out at home to dry it out once in a while, but it just hangs out in the sleigh. That table has been designated my flip over table. Feel like I should go outside for a bit. It's too cold today. Like it's windy. It's funny how the wind can really decide how cold it's gonna be for that day. Not a bad walleye. Oh no, oh no, you can't go yet. Out of all the days I fished, this has probably been my most action-filled day. If these fish aren't making a case to come to fish Lake of the Prairies yet, I don't know what would. Like, so many walleyes. It's pretty crazy, and sound like a broken record, but a lot of 19 to 21 inch walleyes, like a lot. Glow it up. I like these meathead jigs. I've probably already said in this video, it's a 3/16 ounce tungsten meathead jig from Frostbite. Never used them a lot in the past just because I never really had a lot of them. But this smaller profile jig is pretty nice. This is the white one, the lab rat. And I'm just literally have on a little minnow right there, little minnow head, and that's it. It is money. I'm having some yogurt and everything tastes like a minnow. Okay, that's funny. I brought this with me in case I cleaned some fish today. This wasn't even planned. This is amazing. It's a little scrub from 3 Ideas. Now I'm going to be handling more minnows right away, but that's funny that like it wasn't planned at all. But yeah, 3 Ideas makes this hand scrub, and it's environmentally friendly, but I can't believe that happened. That seems so staged. Like, oh, and look what I have in my bag. Imagine that. Oh yeah, my hands don't smell like a minnow anymore. That hand scrub stuff is so good, so good. And like I said, from 3 Ideas Canada. You know what? If I remember, I will throw their link in the Instagram. They're always at the Winnipeg Ice Show, and I make sure to get another one of these because I love them. It like takes the fish smell away right away. It's like a zesty orange or whatever you're kind of left with. I'm not even sure what it is, but yeah. Okay, go back to eating my yogurt now. And look what this is. It's called the garbage bag. You throw stuff in there so you don't leave anything on the ice. I've seen lots of posts lately about people picking up trash on the ice, which good on you guys for doing it. Bad on anybody that's not. I feel like there's no point really like saying on this channel, because I feel like anybody that watches my videos would be the people that would pick up their trash. Although I do have some haters once in a while, and they wouldn't pick up their trash because trash leaves trash. It's one of my New Year's resolutions this year, which are just made to be broken, but is to just delete all of the negative comments and not feed the trolls. As much as I love calling them out and giving them clown comments and all that, we're gonna just try deleting them and moving on. Oh, what's this? What's this? Yep. Yep, catch this one. I won't catch this one. Come on. Come on. It ate it. There we go. This is a good one. This is a good fish. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. I think it's a pike, right? It must be. Has to be a pike. It's so freaky. It's freaking out. If it's not a pike, it's a big walleye. I'm pretty sure it's a pike. Yeah, of course it is. Oh, man. Don't waste my time. It's a nice pike too, but not big enough. Or not what we need, I should say. Get up here. Come on. Jeez. Why couldn't you been a big walleye? Nice pike. Well, I don't want to waste too much time showing them off because we're hunting walleye, but nice gator. I thought on that, when I first saw it on Livescope and like the hook said, I thought I might have had a good walleye, but nope. Nope. Well, I'm sitting in the garage. I just got home. It was a good 2 days of fishing. I went hard for 2 days in a row. Today is New Year's, so I thought I'd better get home and kind of bring in the new year with my girl Cindy. And I'm going to take tomorrow off, which is the 1st, and then probably get back out on the 2nd, I believe, again. But I'll go through the leaders right now. The big fish are all staying the same. Jason, 29.25. Glenn Wicklund, 28. And then James and Tom have that 26.75. I think it's top 5. I believe it kind of pays out for prizes. And then the largest youth category is still young Owen Rudy with a 24.5. They were out fishing today, I believe, as well. It looks like they didn't upgrade anything. And then the stringer of walleye, it's getting closer to the point where it's like it's going to be more relevant because obviously it's going to get harder and harder to upgrade. Jason is hanging in at 121.25. Glenn Wicklund upgraded today some fish, so he pulled in second. I thought I was going to be in second by the end of the day, but Glenn Wicklund has 120.5, and I'm sitting at 120.25. And there's some guys that are right close on our tail, 118, 112, 110. But it's like it's getting to the point now where I still feel like it's going to take at least 125 inches to kind of win. And who knows what by the end, right? There's still a week and a half left. But I will be back out again in a couple of days. I'm going to take a day off, head back out then. Whether it's 1 or 2 days, I'm not sure. It's going to get really, really cold this weekend. I might not head out then and then try to finish strong in for the end of the tournament because it goes to the 12th. I need a big fish. Like I want a 30-incher so bad, but they don't come easy at this lake at all. So we're going to keep grinding, try to put one on the ice and see if we can just get it done. So congratulations everybody so far for working so hard on this. I know there's lots of people that have put in some good time. There's some people think that I'm fishing more than I have. This was my 5th total day, probably 5.5 days, I'd say, because I did that one day where it was 21 hours. But I've put in 5 full days for this so far for sure. Like I said, maybe 5.5. But appreciate everybody for watching. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to do this. And if we don't, we'll hold our head high and at least we tried hard. But don't forget to subscribe because if I do win or happen to win, any prizes that I win in this event are all getting donated to subscribers. So thank you so much for watching and don't forget, get outside.